Hey everyone, welcome to 7 Days to Die Guide. You're watching episode 3 of the Insane Nightmare series. It is the morning, so now we are ready to start building our first horde base. Let's go and put away everything we've gathered from the entire night and grab everything we need to start building our base. Make sure to grab your land claim block and also the wood that you have collected the previous day. Take out your land claim block and use it to gauge where you would like to build your base. If the bounding area has become red, it just means that you're too close to a trader or an area where you're not able to build. So just make sure that it's all white all around you and you'll be good to go. I also like to use blocks to determine where I would like to build my base. I usually build it 10 blocks away from a POI, but this is really not necessary. This is just a personal preference. You can just go without this step if you want. Okay, I'm happy. I am 10 blocks away from the POI and I'm ready to start digging. Just so you guys know, I will be skipping through repetitive actions like digging or upgrading blocks, so it will take much longer for you guys to build. It does appear much faster in this video, but that's basically because I am fast forwarding through these parts. So just so that everyone knows. If you need step-by-step instructions on how to build the horde base, simply visit our website and go to the guide section and click on the base construction tab. Everything should be there. We are pretty much digging a 5x12 ditch right now, so that is the first step. Alright, we are ready to place our first 5 blocks. Let's upgrade those in the same time as well. And now we have to dig on the other side. Okay, so now we just have to make sure that this is 12 blocks long. We already did our 5 blocks wide. So now we'll just place the rest of the blocks to make it 12 blocks long. Okay, so now we're ready to do the same thing on the opposite sides. 5x12 again. Alright, let's take care of this lonely zombie. We don't want him to rush us while we're building the base. Perfect. The outline is now done, so now we're going to start filling the inside. Looks like we got a hole here. Let's cover it up with some topsoil. Remember to leave a hole here on the 7th block in. That hole will be for our underground part of the base. I'm just making sure here that the hole is in the right place. Looks like we got another lonely visitor. Let's just take care of this guy. Alright, that was fun. Now we can resume with our base building. Now that the inside floor is completed and upgraded, we can start building our walls. Okay, so now we're ready to install the second layer of walls. We have 4 more layers to go. Okay, so we got 3 more layers of walls to go. Okay, so we're now ready to start building the roof. But first, let's connect the two walls in the front, but only 2 blocks wide. This will be the entrance where all the zombies are going to be coming in. This is pretty much where you're going to fight them off. Okay, so while we're closing up the roof, just make sure that you leave the hole in the middle flush with the hole that's on the ground. It's going to basically be the roof access. So yeah, just make sure you leave this hole here and you do not cover it up. Okay, it looks like we got our roof completed, so now we are ready to start separating the 2 rooms inside of the base. One room will be dedicated for switches, where we basically control all the base traps, and the other room is pretty much where we fight the zombies. We want to keep those 2 rooms completely separated by a wall. Okay, and now on the other side, we'll need to craft 12 wood poles and install them. This is a good trick to keep the zombies away and still be able to fight them through the poles. You will see what I mean once it's installed. As you can see, placing wood poles against each other like this, pretty much like a mirror, creates double the protection in a single 1 block space. Basically making it harder for the zombies to break through. They have to break through 2 layers before getting to you. Oh, there goes a wandering horde. We want to be extra quiet right now, as we don't want all of them to attack us at the same time. Okay, so luckily they're not too close, so I can still continue building the base. If some of them get close by, I'll just knock them down one by one. But don't attack them all at the same time. Not at the beginning of the game, at least. Let's craft 2 hatches and some ladders. This way we can close up both the roof hole and the ground hole. Make sure to place your ladder in the hole first, otherwise your hatch will not hold and it will just break. Okay, so now we just have to make an access point in the rear of the base. Make sure that you do not install ladders 2 blocks away from the ground. That way the zombies can't reach the ladder, but you can. Okay, so let's finish up the front of the base by adding some final pizzazz to it. Okay, so this guy's getting too close. Let's just take care of him. Okay, so it looks like we're done with the main construction. All we have to do now is just upgrade all this wood to the second layer. Sounds like a zombie's playing hide and seek with me. There you are. Oh yeah, that's the big one. Let's just get to our POI and use the hatch. Hey, what you doing in there? Supervising my construction? Get out of there. Alright, it looks like I can finally resume with the upgrades. Whoop, she's pissed. Look how fast she's coming. So as you can see, I still got all those zombies from that wandering horde. Thing is, I got them all one by one, by simply making some noise. It's much safer that way. Okay, I think we're almost done. We just got some few bits and pieces on the roof. Oh yes, of course, I almost forgot. There's still the inside. Okay, so we're done with the first part of the base construction. Let's go inside and eat, as we're very hungry. We still got 2 hours left of our day, so let's just eat and then we'll go out and refill on wood, we'll refill on clay, and we will also look for some birds to nest if we can find some, rabbits, chickens, and then we'll make our way back around 9 p.m. First, let's put away everything we won't need to carry on us. Let's start off with clay. We need a little bit over 300. Okay, so now we're ready to refill on wood. Get about 500. I mean, the closer you get to 500, the better. It's now 9 o'clock, so it's time to make our way back to the base. Our next step will be to start digging our shaft, which will lead to our bunker. But first, let's go get the clay, because we'll need the clay to craft cobblestone as we're digging and picking up stones. Where do you think you're going? Okay, so let's go start digging that shaft. If you guys need help, go on the website and visit the guide page and click on the base construction tab. There you should find the shaft part of the construction. Okay, so first craft up to 10 wood frames and 10 ladders. You want to have 10 of each. This way it will be easier to tell when you are 10 blocks deep. So when you run out of ladders and you run out of wood blocks, then you'll know that the shaft is deep enough. Okay, so as you can see, we have now reached the stone layer. The floor is now stone. So as you're picking up stones, craft cobble in the same time. You'll need clay and stone to craft cobble, basically. Craft up to 620 cobblestone by the end of the night. I picked up enough stone to now start crafting the cobblestone rocks. So just keep doing this until you run out of the wood frames and ladders. That will tell you that you're pretty much where you're supposed to be. I'll just fast forward to that part and we'll take it from there. Okay, so we ran out of wood frames and ladders, which basically tells us that we're at the right spot. All we have to do now is just dig the final ground and replace it with wood frames. This will basically be our starting point for our bunker. Okay, looks like the shaft is now completed. I'm just going to double check if indeed we have a shaft 10 blocks deep. So we'll just use a frame block to test this out. We'll place a frame block 5 blocks down. And then that should tell us that this is 5 blocks down. And then we can tell that there's 5 more blocks down. So yes, it makes a total of 10, which is perfect. Looks like we got a visitor. Let's put these poles to a test. Let's see how these things work. Okay, so this was not much of a challenge, but don't worry, you'll see the poles in action later. Let's go and put away all our stuff, and let's see if we can upgrade any of our skill points. Let's grab a bite as we're getting hungry. As you can see, I'm still crafting the cobblestone. Just make sure you got 620 by the end of the night. Alright, so it's time to look into our skill points. Now remember, to follow the skill list, just go on our website, go to the guide page, and you should find the skill tree there that you can follow. Okay, so that's it for day 3. Day 4, we'll start our morning by upgrading our base to cobblestone. So I'll see you guys on day 4. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification icon to stay up to date with our future video releases. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.